Lupita Nyong'o once said, "It doesn't matter where you come from. What matters is where you're going." But today I want to challenge that quote and ask each and every one of us here, how can you understand where you're going if you do not know where you come from? For so many years, Africans have complained that we were colonized, that a lot was taken away from us, and that is the reason why Africa is not moving forward. But what are we doing to remedy this? What are we doing to get to where we want to go to? When I look at 2035, I think about my culture and how it's being preserved. I think about the African culture and how it is being preserved. When I think about 2035, I envision each and every one of us speaking in their native language loudly and proudly. When I think about 2035, I envision myself walking down the streets, walking into offices and seeing people wearing African print, because who said that formal wear has to be a suit made by Giorgio Armani or Versace or whoever? When I look at 2035, I see myself understanding our history, because each and every one of us needs to go back to our roots. That is the only way that we can preserve our culture. For so many years, we have embraced English, French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and whichever other foreign language. But how is that preserving our culture? That is the bigger question. It does matter where you come from, and more importantly, it does matter where you're going. But for you to understand where you're going, but for you to see that vision, you need to understand where you're coming from. Gone are the days when people would say that I can hear my mother tongue, but I cannot speak it. How dare you stand in front of people and say that with your chest? When I think of 2035, I see people preserving their culture with their language, with their dress code, and in the way that they understand their history. Each and every one of us needs to understand our past, our present, for us to see that future that is 2035. Because without that, then we will continue to sing the same song of colonization and not doing anything about it. So I pose a challenge to each and every one of us. What are you doing to preserve your culture? Thank you.